All the way from Yadorado Park. After the Asia shopping center. Donna, I don't know where you stay yet. Guys, welcome back to yet another episode of Bushy Podcast. It's your boy Dimpopo, the one and only yellow bone. Laat is en mayonnaise. Mag leeg wat volgens, mag vol wat leeg is. Baremini, Onkosiami, Uringi Moody, Bushy Podcast. Sharney on the left. It's not yet your turn, Baba. Die ding is aan. Ons is on like a scone. Niks snacks, die lekker goed of van lekker mensen. But before we continue, guys. Hi. Die ding gaan ruk so sy hart aanval. Laat ek die mense gee, die huiskinders. Net om te sê hallo en hi to you guys. On my left, I have the one and only Sharney. Share your thoughts, Katabol.
Ik zie je gras is los, is nou mensen van elders, ne?
Ik moet spiet.
Maar je moet territory, dat je gewoon remind, die zijn niet
spiet.
Ja, die zijn niet zout,
die kan gebruiken.
Guys, I am excited to be here. We are excited to share the amazing guests with you guys today. I believe this is the first time that both of them has done something like this before. Guys, first of all, thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you guys brought your seat belts. You guys need to buckle up. It's going to be a rough ride. Because we have medical aid and insurance. And to my left, Louw.
I just wanted to say, ons nodige seatbelts for a rough ride. Ons head condoms. Ladies and gentlemen,
listen, the engine or what?
Huh?
Do you buy the engine or Caltex? What do you like?
I prefer the Caltex ones. Those ones last longer. And guess what? They come with Tecron, so it cleans the engine.
Slechte mens.
Guys, the ever pleasant,
Slechte mens.
ever sweet, ever adorable Mr. C, your DJ, MC, presenter extraordinaire.
Jou massa wat?
Jou massa meneer. Jou oma se gunsteling groot klein whatever. Yes.
A.K.A. Abduliki.
Ja, Abduliki.
Ik ga niet eens toe, guys. Pakistan is toch weer, maar ik ga niet eens toe, guys.
Bilal Hussein.
That's it. Thank you.
The one and only, ladies and gentlemen. Die nou wel, ek moet sê wie is sy. Want sy wacht haar
Hallo, mijn naam is
kans.
Kaylee. Hoe gaat het? Hou vir jou in, okay? Hou vir jou in. Hallo allemaal, mijn naam is Kaylee, as ze zei. I'm very grateful to be here. We have very great guests, okay? Zoals ik gezegd heb, we gaan krab waar het de jukjes, so they must relax.
Wat is die mens Kili?
Kili jou mil! Anyway, over to you, Keanana. Oh no, over to the boss. Introduce for Keanana.
Guys, hij was Kaylee, hij was
Dimpie.
3 speakers gebreek.
You forgot to say in your introduction that you are married.
Oh, guys, yeah, I'm officially married. I'm taken. I'm off the market. I'm not looking for anyone. I'm officially an employee of Home Affairs.
Ik is nog bij
Think twice if your life is in danger, my brother.
I mean, guys, ons is baie bly om die mense hier te hê. As Sharney said earlier, guys, dis die mense reg wat die podcast se doen en goed te zijn. Keanan doesn't do radio. He doesn't know what even radio is.
Maar is dat niet even in de karen?
Oh, ja, hij radio in de karen. Wat alles stil sommer nou die. Guys, that's Keanan.
The era where you know the thing is. What do you call it thing? Lightning, dank je.
Ja, cassette.
Nee, maar die battery is in mouw.
Wat hij met die battery?
Daar met die battery achterin zit. Bijna niet om een kopje door op zijn tekst erin. Ik ben bar bibria, bra.
Die cassette.
En nee, die cassette. FM stereo ding man, bra. Dan hebben we zo draaien met wat is blauw. Blauw, rooi of geel.
Dat is een cassette, mos.
No.
Met die potlood.
Nee,
man.
Hij loopt. Hij kwam maar hij is zwart headphones. Hij is zwart dan headphones. Wat bleef bria.
Hot man, hij roon het dan door met hot man.
Man.
I'm sorry. Okay,
Donna dan, nee, wat jullie... Wat jullie die Syrië zet. Guys, daar is Keanana, jullie kan klaar hoor, age different. Hij is een niet child, zo meneer zo. Ik en Kaylee en meneer Syrië, dat is zeker niet. Ja, hij ook is zo niet. But guys, on the left hand side, we have the one and only. She doesn't do these things. You got married recently, né? A newlywed, ladies and gentlemen. La bola patal. Donna.
Dis die groot man.
Ja. Donna the Explorer.
I'm Donna fucking Couture.
But we're really grateful to have you guys here on the podcast. Meneer C, Kaylee, Sharney, myself, and the team, Justin, everyone at the back. Please give yourself a flipping round of applause. You guys at the back. London is doing amazing, guys. Makeup artists, everyone there. Talk. Thank you so much for pulling up, guys. You guys are doing flipping amazing, and thank you guys so much for coming through. Ik ken jullie altijd bezig. Jullie goed om te doen. Donna, I heard you like you twerk and stuff like Keanana. He's a male stripper and all that. I don't know. It's my first time and stuff like that. But we really, from the bottom of my heart, me and Sharney sitting right here next to each other, we really appreciate you guys.
Thanks for having us, guys. We appreciate the
Ik
opportunity.
like je vibe. I like
Lekker goed om lekker mensen
Als
kinderen,
men
man.
goed teken, moest ze mij
Takalala Sharney, takalala Sharney, eet mijn sister.
Ik zie nou, Dimpie, you want me to do the dirty work. Ik word takelen aan mijn sister.
Nee, ik zeg takkel.
Oh, okay. So, guys, first of all, ik is een baie stil mens. Ik praat baie. Ik is die stilste aan die hele team.
Zoek je oma dan.
Alle mijn tanden is los, hou op. Ik kom van die kap af. Amper mijn tanden getraind. Guys, okay, jokes aside.
Allemaal je tanden is gebijten.
Allemaal je tanden keer hoor.
Allemaal je tanden en tanden.
Waar, Bilal?
Wat zeg je?
Okay, guys, I'm just gonna say this. Firstly, we are honored. We are very, very passionate about uplifting the colored people as a whole, but also just South Africa, you know. And the fact that you guys took out the time to come and uplift us, that means a lot to us. So thank you so much for joining us from the bottom of our hearts. Without anyone else, we would not be. So thank you for picking up the phone and saying, we're coming through, we are fine with it, we appreciate it, and thank you for just being part of this means a lot to us. It's a pleasure, guys. First of all, DJ Keanana, I heard you guys say Keenan.
Ja.
Hij is
Real name.
Real name.
Real name.
Ja. Dat is zo'n werk.
Meneer Regeremoer.
Professie.
Meneer Regeremoer is fijn.
Meneer, hoe zei jij?
Regeremoer.
Oh, ik hoor, jij zegt hier wat maken die mensen niet huis toe.
Alles wat mal is. Is het fijn? Ja, is een vanuit dangen, ja. Is een vanuit dangen.
Zullen bel voor jou als de mensen niet huis toe komen?
Nee, maar ze zie is fijn. Hij maakt dat er niet eens te komen.
Ja, hij
maakt dat er niet eens te
slapen, hè?
Nee, kijk, ons geven net de curfews. Dat is fijn.
Yes.
Kijk, maar je komt net vroeg huis. Dat is niet een probleem. Dat is fijn.
Ja.
Dan is het dat voor ons.
Hey, Emsne, dit moet ik zeggen, je zegt 6 o'clock en kom 6
Dat is waarom je zegt, kom nou. Je zegt niet, ik ga die tijd komen. Je zegt, kom nou.
Yes.
Dat is fijn. Met dankzij dat gaat werken. Wat zeg jij?
Kom nou.
DJ Keanana, I remember the first time that I saw you. Ik ga nog mijn age expose, ne?
You, I see this, yeah.
Die outdoor, I think you wore a white shirt, man.
I think it was the yellow one. Okay.
Wat voor jaar was hij? Dus ik in graad 3 misschien geweest.
Ja, ze
Oh, in de kar.
lijkt
In de kar, ja.
Die van Klinkstap.
Ja.
No, but the fact that you are still hot, happening and doing what you are doing after such a long time, consistency is definitely one of the main things. For me.
Right.
En ik like zulke goed daar. Verstaan je? Ik heb die tijd voor stressie, ik heb die tijd voor worries, maar ik wil weten, man, what keeps you so disciplined? What would you say to the next artist that is trying to go out there and be in the entertainment industry? Why is Keanana still fresh, happening, hip and
Love it though.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yes.
That's all I can say.
You
Love.
it.
Basically, you know what happens is. I hope. Oh, you blame very quantum. Nah, but your passion. You know, you need to know music. You need to love the game. ask yourself, would I love that?
Yes.
So you can't wanna, you know?
Okay. No, I understand.
Kyk wat sy nee.
Yeah.
Ek gaan nou iets sê.
I love the game.
I want
I love it. With all its ups and downs, I love it. Personally, I love it.
Ek moet sê ek is 'n fan wa.
Ja.
Ek like die musiek se styl. Ek kan download hy daar.
Hier zijn er, ik maak het dan zo. Ja,
You tolata guy, you mangisa da, ja.
Jij kan niet relate die net.
That's recently no.
Listen, she's a smart cat girl, you know. Ons kom eens van die groen boekjes af, is it fine? So and I always tell people that. Niks, en my said succeeded.
Yes.
Succeeded. Kijk, als je niet, Jori, if she doesn't know it,
Yes.
she's too fucking young for you.
Ek wil net 'n bietjie gebreek het van hulle ken baie goed. Julle het gehoor hoe Guara al my van die chicken dinner, né?
Ja.
Hulle het mos gepraat van wat is hy naam wat julle sê van die mense.
As chicken murder man.
Jy ken ook jy's 'n chicken stew.
Keanan, this no funny white guy of himself.
That is what.
Guys, if you guys need to hear it from the horse's mouth, ek ken vir Keanan jare terug.
Ja.
Ek ken vir Keanan jare terug. Keanan, I don't know, do you remember jy het op Meneer gedans met bro?
Oh, I think I was one of the most dangerous when it comes to that.
Ja, Meneer Kavela.
I love the Kavela.
Ja.
I remember
Ali Carlos. Geloof me. Ali Carlos. Geloof me. Ali Carlos, ja. Ik had hem gedanst. En kijk wat, als die stitch breekt, ik ben niet.
And the crazy,
Nee.
the crazy part is, my Cavelas never ate the plaster. But I get medical in gehad van my Cavelas. That's hij, alles keer, je boek al aan.
Ja, nee, but ja.
But coming to that, right? I remember you just see, when was this? This was a good while back about.
So you've been in the country the whole time in the city. I think you come met no violence voor wie second. Ja, oh, it's that wie second is to check. Hey, bye. Bilal is you. I'm sorry, my brother. Sorry. No, continue, my brother.
Yeah.
So you've been in the country the whole time.
What it says after school is after school. Oh, but coming to that, I remember it was a good while back. Keanana booked me for an event here in Box. So we got to talking, right? And you told me that you actually started out as a dancer.
Yes.
Okay.
I love it. That's where my groove comes, you know? Yeah, that's where my rhythm comes, my groove comes, my beat making comes, you know?
Oh, nice. So it all stemmed from it. Novel egg. The first time I saw, or like had
An action.
knew this guy, or was this viral video now?
Yeah.
The first time I've seen it, a DJ emceeing for himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Jazz Festival, yeah, all those.
Yeah.
That was my breakthrough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, our ego views. Our ego, that was the perfect opportunity. Je moest daar bij Ingrams gegaan het om te zeggen. Daar is jullie song. No, that should have been the end of it. But boiling back to that, I think that was like one of the first influences of or what got me, you know, into the game.
Yes.
And from the bottom of my heart, I'll give you that one.
Must see you know. Much love to you as well, my friend. Next.
Alibaba.
Guys, ik ga heel zomaar
Alibaba.
Dus is hij. Elkaar opbouwen, man.
Ja.
En als je kan terugkomen, je kan zeggen dankje voor die man. Verstaan je? Dat is toch
right.
mooi dan, wat?
Donna
Dus hij is toch een sweetie pie, man.
He's
Hij
like
draait ook nou en dan, hè?
Donna, this one is for you, my sister.
Yes.
You look
She's energy levels is
fabulous, dog.
what a Red Bull maximum energy levels.
Hey! Ay, niet gemaakt dat ik 2 pakken oma tanden eet nou. You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Guys, this is Donna flipping Couture, né?
Thank you, yes.
All the way from
Dubai. You can say Dubai.
Donna flipping Couture, one of the best designers I know, one of the best in the game.
Wat voor Dubai? Hoe sorry. You are mistaken.
Donna, I want to hear from you. Hey. Wacht, jullie twee van SARS. Donna, I wanna hear, and I'm sure a lot of guys in the designing industry
Yes.
would like to do what you do because everyone knows Donna. Okay, right? I'm a for Donna worldwide. Sibo, if you don't know Donna, you don't know Eldo Dog.
Ek is kwaad vir Donna. Ek sal vir hulle net toe sê hoekom. Ek gaan nie nog met
After school is after school.
Ek is in my hoed.
Donna Lee, can I say Donna Lee, right?
Yes, you may.
Donna Lee, I wanna know where did it all start? Funny. Wij gaan niet opstaan vandaag en zeggen, laat ik een jersey gewoon maken.
100%.
Die jersey maakt die colors allemaal.
Ja.
Maar worry, maybe dat oma gaat naar GVT.
Als een family,
Ja, maar
the jeans,
genetic. Ja.
as a jeans. I want to know, and I'm sure everyone wants to know you, when it all started for you.
Oké, dit is een beetje een lang story, maar ik ga het trouwens met baie kort te knippen. Oké, so ik wil nooit een designer geweest het nie. It was never my dream or I wouldn't say my passion. In fact, maybe I didn't know that it was a passion. So in school, I was altijd een slim kind. I studied, I passed my matric really well with 3 distinctions. By the way. Let's just put it out there. Thank you guys.
It's like that.
So guys,
Make sure you do the right thing like Donna and not like us.
ja. Alsjeblieft, matriculanten, study alsjeblieft.
Yeah.
Do the right thing. So I matriculated in the year 2016. That was when VITS strike. I don't know if you guys can recall, but VITS strike at the time. I got a bursary, by the way, but it was only valid for a year. So I applied at VITS. My dream was to become a heart surgeon, actually. But I couldn't get in because... Ik heb op je hart gewerkt, man. Hij was wat ik wilde doen. Yes, so what happened was I was at home. Unfortunately, I couldn't get into varsity. So obviously, ik moest iets gaan doen. Ik kom van een klein community af. Mijn ouders zien rekening. I had to do something. So, long story short, I went to our local spa, gave in my CV, I got a job. I started as a cashier.
Wat is pa, Donna? Sorry.
Beginnen niet toe, wat?
Nee, niet doen, dat is doen.
Take it. Lekker
Ik kom 3 jobs aan met Jamie, ze moeten doen met die spa. Sorry, I'm from the Alus, 3 jobs op 3 boxen verkoop, nee?
Yeah.
2 met die shop.
Don't listen to you. You can still sponsor us.
Nee?
Waar is de camera?
Sorry,
Ja,
guys.
don't listen to you.
Alles doen, nee?
Alles doen, nou.
Alles doen.
Okay, maar dat is waar ik begon. From the bottom, I think I earned about 3,500, guys. And I'm saying this because I want every youngster that's still out there trying to find their way to know. You don't just boom out of nowhere. You need to start at the bottom. So I earned about 3,500. Nou en dan was er een skele man sê jy hotel shoot. Ek gaan jy maar is toe met hy 2.8. But yes, I used that money and that's where I started my business. I think if I go back and I recall, I started my business with 400 rand. So I bought 3 hoodies. It was 100 rand a hoodie, ne? By small
So je dit 100 rand oorgeet?
Ja.
Taxi
100 rand.
Nee.
Dat was die embroidery fees.
Ja, die
Oh, 100 rand voor 3 hoodies.
That's what, om die DC op te zetten.
Oh, ja.
Dat zijn die story moet aangaan, ja.
So the 3
Oh,
hoodies.
dit is helemaal met die sis.
Hi, Kaylee.
You see why we have about 2,000 around so they can learn.
I don't
My best designer, wow. Dank je.
But you must know it's great. You must know it's great when Kaylee starstruck.
Yes.
I thought you said you must know it's late when Kaylee starts. Like, that was here.
Julle die stap vir Donna los vir DC laat sy praat.
Okay, laat ek gou klaar maak, né?
So, nee,
So I
take
started
your time,
with 3
girl.
hoodies, guys. Literally 3 hoodies, 400 rand. That's how I started my business. And I can give credit to Silver Oak Secondary. It's a school just around the corner from me.
Nice,
They
nice.
gave me a tender for the matric jackets, and that's when I boomed.
Ja.
So yes, that's how my business started. To all the designers out there, keep going. There's still hope.
Dank je, thank you.
I hoor maar dat 400 rand maakt. So don't underestimate your 350. That's just shoot the 50 rand and you eat it doing it. 400 rand, guys.
Don't be like Dimpie.
Guys, I don't know.
Don't spend it on Nando's, guys.
Nindo's and airtime.
Yes, okay, so we know now your origin story. We more or less know your origin story, Mr. Keanana. What I want to know is where did this fusion come in? Where did this collab come in? Where did this what's the word I'm looking for? We're often fond of saying that colors like mekaar support,
Right.
like mekaar werkie. But like when I look back, it's like whenever I see Keanana, me and my brother can go back and forth. I'm always asking him like, hey bro, what is op die man se voete?
Oh, my laugh is
Like,
thick as
yeah,
that.
it's definitely. I'm like, what is op die man se
Yeah.
voete? It's like, Roberto Covari,
Yeah.
you know,
Just say
Moschini.
me.
You know, he always gives me, and then I'm like, and what is op die man se rug? It's like, brah, that right there is an exclusive from Donna.
Yes.
Simple as that.
Simple as that.
Simple as that, you know.
Simple as that. So
We spoke about this earlier on. Die story is simple. Als je winkel toe gaan, hoeveel skippers is daar?
Yeah.
Hoeveel Nike skippers krijg je? Hoeveel Adidas skippers krijg je? Hoeveel tracksuits krijg je? Maar ga je mee bike krijgen? Het is zo simpel.
Yes.
Dat is hoe makkelijk het is. So nou wat maken ons? Ons spaar op kleren, ons invest in tekens. Het is zo simpel. Versta je? Nou kan je een beetje je ma iets kopen, je kan je pa iets kopen, je kan je broer iets kopen. Versta je? Nou vind je heel mooi, maar ook rijdt je bij de huis, die kast is een beetje leeg. Zo goed te balance nee man, you know? Sometimes balance shit out, you know? Maak dat goed te balance. Versta je? Die petrol, je rijdt GTA met je lucht blij aan. Maakt niet sens, you know? Stuff like that. So realize ik ook rijdt shop. She's dangerous. She does the shit. Ik zei, Donna, hoek me op. Ik vraag niet eens. Superstar, wa? Morgenochtend nog.
Ik ga nou zeggen, the first thing I can say, Donna is very young. Maar ik moet zeggen, what you said was very vital and what's important for us as a community is financial literacy.
Ja.
Because we now go with the times.
Ja.
And Donna, I think one thing that I can ask you, the same question that he asked him. What? Donna's the same. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know these brands.
Right.
Maar al wat ik weet, als ik het ken, it's something great.
Ja.
Ik ga zo voor die beginnerfriendjes.
So to which means ons is die great nie en jy ken vir
Ja.
ons.
No,
Dat is
but
zij.
I'm talking about the shoes van wat
Oh, you said that as ek het ken they did something great.
It's a shoe thing.
Oh, I thought you said
Ek
we
en
not
jy,
great that
baie
you know.
kinders, ons is by Pep. Waar jy?
Hi, Peppa.
But Donna, one thing that
calm
I
down.
can say when it comes to your brand, I think you said enough about the brand. It's exclusive.
Yes.
It's definitely, at this point, there's no question about how well it's doing.
Thank you so much.
I must say, kudos to you. I always tell you that I appreciate the work that you do, not only for us as colored people that motivates us, but the young people out there.
100%.
What would you say is your fondest memory of your brand as a whole? Like, what is one thing that you can look back and say, okay, but out of everything that I've done in my career, this is one of the best things that I've ever experienced?
I won't say that there's something that stands out for me.
Okay.
Because every design has its own, its own unique attachment to it,
Okay.
if I can put it that way.
Okay.
So if you have to come to my workshop, you'll understand everything that I'm saying right now. If you look at Keanan's design right now, he is a flashy guy. He's out there.
Ik is een superstar. Ik kan me
He's
Yeah,
a superstar.
Yes,
From
yes.
start to end,
Yes.
from head starts to it,
I'm-
you can add-
Ik is een glitter.
He's
I
loud.
feel like dat is een iPhone.
Je kan me niet zeggen wat ik is, jongen.
Oh, so zij gaan controle jullie.
Als ik voel ik is een superstar, als ik nog in de big stage, ja, I can be.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
100%.
Getting there though.
So
Yeah.
if you look at Keanana, he's more loud. So when I design something for him, it's always going to be out of the ordinary.
Okay.
When you look at me, I'm more subtle.
Yeah.
My jacket speaks volumes though, but I'm more of a subtle. But you can't
You brownish.
differentiate. You can't say that jacket is more than the jacket.
Yeah, no.
Ja.
So hence I'm saying there's no design that's better than the other one.
Okay.
I always give my best.
Okay. So you speak about being a designer, Donna.
Yes.
But I know that your brand has taken you way beyond that.
Yeah.
Ne?
Yes.
So, guys, Donna did show that she's a jack of many trades. Okay? So
100%.
ons praat nou van die klere, But that is just one of the many things that God has blessed you with, right?
100%, yes.
So ever know Viet, now out of everything, where has DC taken you? Like in a sense of outside of the brand, outside of what you do as DC. What was one of the things that you said, wow, yeah.
Die zit mij ver gebracht.
Yes.
Die verwacht.
Ze heeft getrouwd laatst jaar.
Was je
Ja,
bedoel-
kom nou,
Ja,
raas,
Ja,
oh,
ze is
hey,
geen
hey,
feit toch?
hey,
Ja, ze is geen feit toch?
hey.
Wat mijn game
Hey, what is funny? Die man, elke week, I'm a husband. Maar hoe is er? Dat is een ring op mijn vinger.
Hij is
En
een stand.
nou is ingeplant met andere mensen, ze huwelijk zien zo. Ja, ze zijn. Jullie zijn.
I'm inspired, Donna.
Nog
Thank you
lemonade,
so
man. Hij is die
much.
probleem.
wil nog
Lemonade.
lemonade.
Moet bellen.
Nee, maar
Ja.
dat is one thing I noticed when I saw you was your jacket. Like, it was
Ja.
beautiful. Ik dacht, ik heb het gemaakt. Dus
Ja.
voor mij is Dream Chasers.
Thank you. Thank
Wow.
you.
Die naam zijn Dream Chasers.
Mari, hoe is dat met de
Ja.
DC dan, man?
Dream Chasers.
Ja.
En wat
Ja.
zei je? Het was Dream Chasers, hè?
Ja.
Ja, niet mallen. en
Ja,
hij-
ja.
Hallo,
Yes.
Guana
Ja.
Dream Chasers.
Yes, that's
Oh,
true.
that's why.
Yeah, but it's-
coming back to
What Sharney was saying, yeah.
Ja.
Yes.
What makes you...
What was that? You
Wow
know,
moment.
that
That
wow
wow
moment.
moment.
Like, yo, I thought,
Nooit die expect.
yeah, like you kind of have a set out image of where the brand is going to take you. But then next thing, he's all of a sudden he saw. What
Yes.
was that? Where it was so onverwachts. Where you were taken like aback.
Yes. Okay, there's quite a few things. Ik wil niet klinken like ik brag, ik
Kan
haat
ik if you express your success around people and you feel like,
Like
bragging
us.
you around the
Ja.
wrong people.
Yes.
Ja,
dat is-
doe
dat is
het,
hoe
right.
ons werkt.
Ja.
Ja.
We
Dat
wanted
is ook
for you to
correct.
talk about your excellence, so we
Ja.
can also learn from you.
So kan
Okay.
ik praten van die lotto wat ik gewin heb?
Oh, jij-
Ja,
Ja, je hebt nooit gespeeld. Wacht,
Ah!
Yes, bet to account now. Hier is de soundcheck.
Hoor man, ik kan remember het met die twee andere vrouwen buiten zit voor die kaartjes. Dat is fijn.
Nou, zie je,
Ik
Donna?
zie.
Ons praten met rechte superstars. Blijf stil, jullie.
Defis Donna.
Oké, so jelle, ik heb eerst een taxi gereden, hè. Met een backpack, een baie zwaar bag. The people that know me, that's been following me for years, they will know. Ik heb de jump bag gedraaid met 50 jackets in. Nou en dan moet ik terug gaan die next day door toe met een taxi. So I always thought that it's impossible for me to own a car. Ik is lief voor karen, dus wat mijn kind al weet. I always thought it's impossible for me to own a car until I owned. I got my first car and I had 11 thereafter. It doesn't end there. I just purchased a place, by the way.
That's it. Dat mini, jullie kan gaan kijken, hè?
Nee, het komt nog. I'm moving in the next 2 weeks.
Ah, ja,
But
rond.
I just wanna do something.
Kijk, zien wat ik heb gezegd, dat mini. Ik heb gezegd dat mini jullie kan komen kijken. Ik heb gezegd dat mini
T-Junction
jullie
is
kan
nog
komen
goed.
kijken.
Dit als ik ga nou daar. Clothing
So yes,
Junction, niet?
the
T-Junction.
truth is, I always thought it's a bit far-fetched for me
Yeah.
to have a car, or I used to sit in a taxi and kick a car, and I'm like, when will I get there?
Yeah.
Until I earned my first car, and I always shared my dream. I had a close friend, and I told her my desire is to buy my first property cash. And what she said to me was, Donna, that's impossible. Die man kopa is cash niet.
Ja.
Man sê kom nie lotto wen.
Ja.
En ek is dankbaar. Ek kan even huil. Ek voel bietjie emotional.
Ja.
Because if I think back, sy is nog lewendig. Ek dank die Here dat sy nog lewe so that she can
See and witness.
what God can do in a life of someone that comes from nothing, basically.
Ja, basically nothing, ja.
So the brand really took me far. There's days when I feel like giving up, but I thank God for the grace, His mercy. It's not all me, guys. It's all God. And I don't want to take credit for anything that happened in my life.
Ja, pak krups aan, man. Ja, pak krups.
Wat is het waar ik praat? Hoe komen die mensen redelijk hier zo? Zo op die show, als je op die show is, nee, dan moet je die volle naam van jouw girlfriend zeggen of je boyfriend zeggen. Laat ons weten, het is real.
Ja.
Ja, boyfriend, ja, ik zal het niet. Ik heb vaag aan ik maken en ik heb vaag aan de vrouw. Papa, kom zo aan alsjeblieft. Van ik was moeg voor de schrammen.
Laat ik een vraagje en ons beginnen. We're gonna call it. Yeah, we're gonna call it men on the right?
Yeah.
I'll start and then we'll proceed to the next step, right?
Okay.
I'll start.
My life stays private. Man.
Men on the right.
Being in my wife is very into the private life.
Can I
Snacks, you
Can
what?
I start? Keenan, niet
Hou
altijd.
op, je raakt excited. Kom, ons gaan terug
Oké.
naar
Expeer man. Keenan. Als we nou terug naar jou toe, Donna.
Ik ben oren
Donna,
getweezd,
mag
hoor.
even voor heel sorry. Donna,
Think-
het
think-
doet
Ik was zo jammer, Jelle.
Ja,
Ik was
maar
zo
ik
jammer.
Story is amazing.
Keenan, I think I want a personally know. Growing up, you remember Keenan is veel ouder as me. See, if I say fair, it klinkt bij jou weird. You're far older than me. It sounds more mature. Ne? You're far older than me and stuff like that. When you see, I know I'm older than you, my brother. And then Kaylee en Belin daar zo gaan.
It's alright, it's alright.
Keenan,
Right, I'm listening, my friend.
before we go to those kind of questions and steps and stuff like that,
Right.
ik wil net vragen, zoals ons kennen elkaar nog voor jaren, which we all know, right?
Yo, it's been.
How does it feel, just one day, being Keenan?
Ja.
Hoe voelt het om Keanana te wees, man? Is dit? Hoe voelt het om die? Like Donna was zo. Hij
You
mens.
know, I'm an easy person. I'm an easy person. Like,
Ik
how do you
niet
mean?
hoor, nou die dagen eten.
He's jealous, he's jealous.
Follow it.
En ik is John Wick, wa? Ik heb een zwart dukke. Ik heb een zwart, en like honestly. En dat is ook een padoel, boh. Niks snacks is een padoel. Niks snacks. Moet niet jealous zijn. Ik heb dat nodig. Ik heb dat een beetje nodig dom gemaakt, een beetje gestuurd en gewat wat. Verstaan je, ik rijd sharp ze luister, een beetje niet Dimpie, wat nog niet. Ik ga naar die bak. Verstaan je wat, man? Ik zal het goed aan het dan breng je een glas. Verstaan je, zulke goed, je kan niet, man. Zo at least als mijn hond kan luisteren. Wat nodig Dimpie om te verstaan? You know? But yeah, okay, chop. It's one of those, you know. But I'm a very easy guy. I'm more relaxed, you know. Ik zit mal op weekends. I don't know why. Alles wat mal is, ik is Mr. Regeremoer. Kelly, is je nog fijn? Wat zei jij, Blad? Is het nog fijn?
Voordat we Kaylee een kans geven om iets te
Ja.
praten, because
Ja.
Kaylee knows you as well, and I'm sure she would love to ask
Ja.
you a few stuff. Keenan as well.
Let's see.
Yeah, Bilal, Abdulik. Would have to ask you, ne? Already asked, ne? My bra, I just wanted to find out what Donna here is.
Yeah, right.
I remember you had merch.
Right.
As well. You were pushing merch, and then
Yes,
I
yes.
think that's what most of us artists. I'm speaking even for myself, right?
Yeah.
I think most of us artists sitting here, ne, people that does music or whatever in the entertainment industry, that's what we lack. Once we start doing business and start entering the industry, we forget about doing something on the side.
Yeah.
You understand? So I think for me personally, wat Keenan begin na die merch doen. Sorry om te sê, ek dink ook ja, ek moet die lanka gou doen dit hoor. Ek moet lanka klere verkoop, maar ek
Ja.
But
yeah.
So that was part and parcel with Donna or someone else, or you were doing
Nee,
it
with my
yours-
partner, yeah. With my
With
manager, my used to be manager, yeah.
You used to be manager
Yeah,
with,
my
with
used
the
to be
young
manager.
Lani
Yeah.
thing, and then
The guy who I started the shit with, yeah.
how did the relationship with you moving from that person?
Right.
How did the relationship with you and Donna started? Donna is now your flipping.
You know,
best
I just had to elevate my
designer.
brain. I had to elevate my brain,
Oh, you
bring a
had to
different vibe to it, you know. Soos ek malas, maar my brain ook malas.
So Donna's ook
Jy
mal.
kan nie, ek kan nie
Jy is mal, Donna.
like kyk jy like somebody. Ek kan nie 'n plain Jane is.
Yes.
Ek is crazy, guys, you know. So I can't be a plain Jane.
Yes.
Dit maak nie sens vir 'n
100.
mal gat.
Balance you.
Verstaan jy? It doesn't
You
balance,
also
you
have
know.
a match,
So I need to be
Yes, I do.
Meneer, you also have your own merch.
No, actually, it's like, or rather,
What made you do the merch talk to be precise?
the merch and the music started together. It was one of that.
Is it compulsory? Are you obligated to have it, or is it compulsory to do it as a stream of income, or
No,
etc.?
I would highly recommend it. I would highly recommend it. The biggest issue for us is the fact that, okay, cool, my brothers had machines at the time, but it became about getting the quality, the necessary quality was a bit, it was becoming tiresome, and from there, before you knew it, the music was just taking over. So I'm gigging left, right, and center, and
Yeah.
then the merch kind of took a back seat, and
Yeah.
it never really, or rather, it was always a matter of, yeah, I'll try next month. I'll try
Yeah.
next month. I'll try next month.
and the more you delay,
The more you delay, the more time put in between that, and then which is why what I take my hat off to Bushy Podcast, to Cotton 9750, is the fact that they saw that need and they met us in that need. And that's why I like collaborations like this. The fact that you are an existing brand, she's an existing brand, but the two brands come together.
100%.
A love child. A lekker. Maar yes, ek sê, as jy van hy loskinders, as jy van hy loskinders wat jy afstreed, hy is van hy loskinders wat gaan en hulle gaan maak 'n sukses van hulle self. As jy van hy kinders wat ek nou nog afstreed, ek sê hoe nou. Ek sê hoe nou, as hy kind die baard het, as hy myne nie. The kid is not my son.
Guys,
Fokol child support
When
kry.
it comes to colored people, bushes in general, ons like clear, ons like mooi like. So I think that's where it comes in.
Yeah.
We want to look nice when we're going groove, ons wil lekker like.
Yes.
So
We
that's
wanna
where
be
fashion
different, you
comes
know?
in with music. It works hand in
Ik zei
hand.
altijd hoe.
So with that, your brand and everything, where you are now,
Ja, right?
where do you all think, what do you all think you should have done different, like back then? It would have impacted you so much right now.
Work together.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
As colored
we zullen
people.
elkaar al uit dit
Definitely.
kennen.
You know?
When I look at
Like-
black people and other races, they stand, all stand by elkaar.
Yeah.
When
I'm
ones are jealousy, it's competing,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
And we
But
all
together
great.
we're so powerful.
You see?
Look at us here around this table. What can we not
Yo,
do? Imagine
Yeah.
as ons nou 'n gig moet slaan.
Ja.
Wat sal hy even doen?
Ja.
Watch the
There's
space.
clothing,
Ja?
there's MC's here,
De
there's
stempel, but zit op
You know what
stempel.
I'm
but.
saying?
Ik denk ik heb
Het
een stem
zelfs
van die
kost
kaart.
ons
Ik denk
een
ik
extra
denk
bij
ik
ons.
denk
Ek sal toe.
I mean, behind the scenes, there's photographers, there's makeup artists,
Just as we
there's
have
another
everything,
designer.
designer.
Yes.
Understand?
stones
What
and
won't
everything.
we do
Everything in one
together?
place. Why not?
Get what
You
I'm
know?
saying?
It makes
But
sense.
as colored people, I think the mentality is not there yet. We're not there
Yeah.
yet, but I'm grateful that we're starting this.
But you know what?
And we will change the narrative.
I personally think that we want to outshine each other, you know?
Yes, that's
Yes.
the problem.
And you know where
Ek
it
wil
comes
beter
from?
as Kaylee
From
is.
my experiences
That's
with...
true. We
That's
all
the
great in our
problem.
own
Hoe
way.
meen je dat?
Yeah.
That's true. Duidelijk, that's true.
But give us
That's
that.
something new, guys.
Worry. Listen.
Bitch true was the intensieve vorm van waarheid.
Emphasis.
Bitch true. Bitch true.
But give us started. But see, you know where it
Yang
starts.
lali, man.
You know where it starts, though, as... Okay, die buitenmens. Kijk wat maken buitenmens. Is een buitenoor.
Yes.
Oh, it's dangerous.
Yes.
Very much so.
You know, I own a team, I own female DJs, I own male DJs. But zoals we zeggen, hè, een buitenoor kan maken dat die wij doen, nou voor die mens,
Ja.
dat het lijkt het is man.
Yes.
En-
Met de tong.
Het vergeet je dan niks gehad. To start with some shit. Niet om te zeggen dat, ons praat hier goed en moet nooit dit doen. Nie. Dat gaan voor jullie allemaal. Dat gaat niet over, moet niet praten over goed. Moet ik iets doen voor iemand aan mij morgen praat wordt of boos wordt. Don't ever do that.
Yes.
Maar zoals ik net zei, nu kom je buiten mensen. Het me zo ook laten zien, hey Donna, ik heb de Donna bijtje gemaakt, ik heb dingen die gemaakt, ik heb dingen die gemaakt, ik heb dingen bij die map gezet. Ay, zo 100 kicks gekregen, wat, sharp, dat is fijn. Nou, wat, nou ze gaan 110 jaar. Check, maar hij extra hoeveel duizend.
Yes.
Problem.
Yes.
Hier, hoor je, heeft die foundation gelegen op stoutes, man.
100%.
Kijk wat die was, Pat, nou wil ze de huisbouw. Nou wil ze de huisbouw. Maar ze
Yes.
vergeet, worry, Kaylee wil de huisbouw, maar ze die draden en gezet. Morgens moet hij wat. Daar val je eens, you know. Daar val je eens, boom. En hij zegt ook altijd van mij, altijd van mij DJ's zeggen. Ik zeg, kijk wat, Youngland is een platform. Ik geef je boep, maar goed dan. Ta, boep, buy on your own. Just to get, you know. Boep, buy. Niks, you know, hate no niks. Boom. Shoep, maar dan zie je, you know, realities. Ah, is die, is petrol, is dat, is die, is accommodation, is trans. Je kent ons baie goed, man. Ja, de logistics, daar komen en ook kill, en ook zeg, joh. Is die voor allemaal. Zoals ik wie zei. Donna is een designer. Ik kan haar dingen rock.
Ja.
Maar ik kan niet dat doen wat zij doen. Versta je wat ik Kom eens samen. nou staan ik zit. Ik sta na ding, maar ik maak kak op stage. It's simple as that. So hoe kan het zich elkaar verstaan? It still comes down to balance.
Yes.
Wat de kak?
That's what she said.
It comes down to balance.
Working together is peaceful.
It's a bomb, like it's literally a bomb. It's literally a bomb.
Kan ons net sê Keanana is 'n natural man.
MC/DJ/dancer.
Come on, guys.
/president.
Okay, right.
But as you said,
For
the
my first
competition
time.
in community is like that. We would all be
terrible.
very far if we, it's
Yeah.
terrible. We all be very far if we all just stick together and uplift each other. Maar zoals ik gezegd heb, als jij wil beter, als je denkt is beter.
Yes.
So you're
Yeah.
gonna try and compete. You're gonna try to do things, which also is gonna lead you off your dumb first.
100%.
Impress. You don't do it because you love it. You don't do it to get your do not almost self but it's when you become selfish and all those things. So the collaboration you have won't work and all those things. Dan
100%.
so kom vallen achterna.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you have the correct collaboration, the correct friend, if you have that correct mindset, you will meet people like this who will build powerful,
Connections.
definitely, and
100%.
set that foundations.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Ek moet sê, when Bushy podcast started, ne, en dan ons aan nou kan praten om te sê, like, we know where it actually started and why it started. So Bushy in itself is a brand. The podcast is but a part of the Bushy brand.
yeah.
Ne? I feel like one of the main things that we always say, this is the first podcast that we can say that is like this, right? Ons gaan nou nie sê wat en watie, because julle weet
Right,
ons
yeah.
wil
It's a platform for our people, man. Ik was to be specific and stuff like this is a platform. The reason why we have
MC.
people like you
Yes.
guys
Right.
here, the reason why we're still gonna have more people, the reason why we
Yes.
hate people, this is a
Yes.
platform for our people,
people.
specifically. And I'm being clear about it, Justin. I know it's South African, we diverse and 1, 2, 3 en goed te zijn. Hier is waar alle bushes gaan bij elkaar komen en we gonna pushes uit van ons het er niet. You land ons het er niet, bro.
Yeah, we don't have that.
We don't have that. So this platform is where bushes are gonna come on, where you black, white, whatever the race is, like my color, it's fine also. We're gonna get you here on the podcast and these are you
Yeah, that is food coloring.
Hier are you music gaan push, your design gaan push, your clothing gaan push en goed te zeggen. Donna is your first podcast ever, bro. It's your first podcast ever. You've been maybe on radio, you've been on TV, etc. and stuff. But this is the
first podcast in Dubai, hou op veel lekker.
Yeah.
Oh, we already sorry. Sorry. Oh, ja, ek slak my woorde aan. But this is a podcast that's here for everyone out there that doesn't have a voice.
Yeah.
Praat in my inbox van my of stuur vir Bushy dan ek gaan opkry so.
Alsjeblieft, not Dimpie, he's not gonna respond.
I'm so bad,
Dimpie
what?
het die data nie.
I'm so bad with
I'm
this.
not responding. But
I'm bad,
that
I'm
is
bad.
that is die punt van today. Hey guys, the Afrikaans, you know, also that's why I hackle. I don't say things like that.
Speak English, my dear.
So when Bushy, I think one thing that we can say, we've spoken about the narrative now, changing the narrative, né?
Right.
Ek hoor hoe sê ons van mense wil dit doen en mense wil mense onderkry en mense. Maar kom ons praat van die mooi goede man.
Yeah.
Stop my mond.
Mooi goed is
Let's
jou
speak
mata
about the amazing things about us as people. And I can say there's literally 6 amazing people sitting here that started from the ground up.
Right.
If you had to say anything to some person that's out there, ek wil ook 'n designer as soos Donna, of ek wil ook soos Keanana, as that you built an empire as a young colored man. And as a young colored girl, you have literally started from the ground up. Anyone in the youth that you want to say to, hey, wat, as ek vir jou kan net advice gee, is, hou op die doen, ons weet mos nou wat doen die. Wat kan julle vir ons sê? Ons wil weet.
Ek weet net ek hoop julle het gaan vote.
Donna, you gonna start?
What was the question? What can we do
For the youth, now what can we just say to the youth? The
Advice to the
narrative,
youth.
change the
Okay,
narrative
personally
for
for
chasing your
me,
dreams.
persoonlijk, ek voel colored mensen is die meeste. Colored people are the most talented people on this
Okay.
planet Earth.
As jy God
Yeah,
kan
but personally, it's a
I feel
personal.
like
Number
we
one.
are,
Number
as your
one.
bushy
Yeah.
as a share hustler.
Amen.
Right.
Hy is die
Is-
waarheid.
I feel like that's the reason why we are oppressed, because they know what we are
Ons is
capable
wys,
of. You understand?
Yeah.
So if you colored, I don't want to make it about colors, but I'm making it about colors.
Yeah.
Bushy pot.
I know Bushy is. He's a hustler by heart. I always say you can strip everything off from me. Let me show you how I'll get it back. Because that's who we are. It's within us.
It's not on you.
It's not on you, it's in you.
Yeah.
So go out there, do what you need to do. It requires a lot of discipline, perseverance, and whatever. But it's possible. If you want to be a designer, whatever, it requires a lot of discipline. I must say. Or any business in general. As an entrepreneur, you need to say
Sacrifices as
first
well.
and sacrifices. Ek ken as jy nou daai eerste paycheck kry, gaan hulle teen die klok en
Skuldvat.
Of
skuld
of 'n car finance.
Ja,
aan lê by.
Relax of kom hy golfie van
Ja.
50,000. Ja.
Ja.
I think 30,000 man. 50 is
Do
te
what
veel.
you need to do. Yeah.
Ja.
Of verlos het nie.
Focus is very important, guys. And I know we lose track at times as colored people because we want to show our people in the community, listen, we are within or we got it, but focus. Brand before anything else.
Ja.
Can I just say something? Can I just say something? And I want to say something personal, ne? Before Keenan goes, ne? With that also being said, ne? I say out that means whoever knows me, whoever shares this space, because my circle is very small. Yeah, I mean, all of them. Give me kans. Anyway. So I've always shared this with people, and I would like you guys to hear Keenan, because after that on summer that's harassed.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now we hardly even meet or something because you're always indoors and stuff. So she's always busy. She's always busy. And then that's it. This is coming from not Bushy itself, ne?
Yeah.
This is coming from an individual and as a brand sitting here, as a business, as a CEO, Dimpopo of my own company sitting here.
Yeah.
I always tell people where it's fans, family stuff, upcoming, Meneer, see, I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes I done before. I'm 8 years now in the game, my brother. You know where I flippin' Kaylee effing load.
Yes.
When I went, and what Donna was saying, when I went and rented an apartment up to 8,000 rent a month, not knowing how long it's gonna last, the whole thing that I'm actually.
It's a long road.
Ja, broer, as ek kan gebou dit van daai tot af ek kan nou ver gewees het, you understand what I mean?
100%.
That's what we do once we start coming into the game. No, holy landy.
Ja.
You understand? Jy gaan vir hy kar soos jy gesê het. Jy het 'n clothing junction ding oopgemaak by Akkermans vir 'n kind wat eens joune is nie. No, this is serious stuff, né?
Ek sê nou sker dit nou reg.
Now you go do all of these things because you're trying to keep up what society is expecting you to keep up with.
100%.
Let's
Whereas
keep
he's
up
got
with
niemand
social
niks sien.
media dan.
Yeah, social media was.
I won't say
Yes,
that
so-
also. As colored
Ons is
people, we
colored
don't have
mensen.
financial.
Hey, gee hulle my kans om klaar te praat. Dis in hoes. Kan het household
Ja, leave him, guys.
Maar hy sal hulle almal iets sê. Laat hy met aan Jehovah wat ons nou klop aan hoor wie gaan praat. I'm just saying, just to cut off in conclusion, eh?
His views are only Dimpopo's, guys. It does not reflect the Bushy podcast.
This is not who we are. I just look.
No, I'm not saying you are, but I'm just giving some advice, right? I'm just saying that I do not want anyone sitting around this table and anyone watching or anyone interested in watching or watched before to not do those kind of mistakes where you start off your career and then you want to get yourself into debt, you want to get yourself into this, you want to shine, you wil die doen en die doen en die doen.
Mense wees.
Bra is tough hier buite dong.
Yes.
Jy sien dit op social media, die mense doen 1 2 3 nou spring jy vir gaan vat jy loan. Jy jou ID daar gelos nou vir die le 2 years is jou ID daar.
But you're not gonna say he's a man. You're gonna say
I'm now a money lender, but if I knew back then what I know now. Hier julle saam ek sal nou ringe aangeheer het hier voor julle. Ek sal jou aan. Guys, I'm just saying before I give it to Keenan, guys,
That's so sweet.
just be careful. Just be careful, bruh. I'm sitting here, ne? Proud to say, Donna, congratulations, girl, for having your own property, for buying your own house, etc. and stuff. Ne? If I could have listened, here.
Before Keaton
do
speaks,
you
But
believe-
it is actually buyer.
Yeah.
I also had my own brain, but my business. Ek lieg mos nie. My business partner was. Ek was al in die business. I had to buy stock. I had to buy for transit. I had to buy food over there. Events. I had to pay everything. So I feel like maybe that discouraged me a little bit. So that's why I stopped, you know.
Yes.
Klinkt soos 'n boyfriend.
Ja, obviously.
Eric is my boyfriend. But Eric is a great person.
Stop zelfs weer die naam alsjeblieft, guys. It's not us. We are
Wasn't, it's not our Eric, guys. It's not
I know.
Eric is not you, right? Our Eric.
Eric, I'll see you next week.
Ek sien you next week, Eric. Is daar om sê hoekom moet sy transport betalen?
En maar net weet wie is Eric.
Ek wil ook weet wie is Eric, hoor.
Eric is our
Yeah.
So I'm actually learning a lot.
Yes.
So you can say that okay. I like
We
it.
have to, remember we have to educate you indirectly, Kaylee.
No, definitely.
And dat meer experience as jou, darling. Open a packet of crabs there.
Even if I'm not 26. Oh, thank you.
Hij had een shower aan mij. Nog nooit.
Even if I'm 26, you never stop learning.
als jou aan lady.
But basically, no one who stops learning though.
Yeah,
Show
no.
me someone who
If
stops
we stop
learning.
And that's the
Show
thing.
me someone who stops
I'll
learning.
speak because ik wens iemand kon van mij die
Def-
gezegd wat ik
Def-
nou ken.
Yeah.
You know? Ik kan eindelijk voor mijn pa dankie zeggen, because my first guy had a Mini Cooper gezocht.
Yeah.
And I had the money to buy the Mini Cooper, but my father was like, no.
Lionel de geld.
You're gonna buy a Golf?
Nee.
Nee. Hij was like, ja, een Golfie koop. En met die rest van die geld ga je machine kopen. Voor je business. You're gonna buy all the tools you need. And you'll start with the Golf one. And I'm grateful for it. Maar nou, ik kan een hard car.
So jij de black tax betalen als die wij zo succesvol is.
But guys, is die zelfs soos ek altyd iemand sê of iemand wat my help vra.
Yes.
Vir jy geleer word hoe om 'n miljoen te maak of jy net die miljoen gegee word. Daar's 'n groot difference.
Yes.
Jy kan vir my nie miljoen gee nou.
Ek is fine. Yeah, sharp. Where the fucked up parties, he's gonna spend it. He's not gonna know how to make it again. Nou as jy gou gewys het, jy kan dit weer maak. En dan hoeveel jy na hy?
2 million.
Oh my god.
That is my man.
Sien jy hoe maklik is dit? Ek sê altyd dit is 'n maklike ding. Jou brein. Wat maak my naar van mens nou en dan en niks snaaks. Mense in general.
Ja.
Jy geweet jou brein is vrij om te gebruiken.
Yes.
Did you know that?
Ik betaal aan hoe nog om mijn vrienden te
Ik denk.
Like, best
Brain is
money.
een sensitive topic voor mij, alsjeblieft.
Yeah, but that's free. It's the same as Jamie Vloek. Nee, but honestly, guys. Eerlijk waar.
You're not in this line.
Eerlijk waar. Vloek mij.
No, 110%.
Hoe ik react is totally up to me.
True.
Als ik zeg, didn't see what my time I was, you know?
Yes.
Er is iets van mij afgevallen. In stad gaan afvallen, ja? Ik denk eens goud van die watch gaat afkomen. Ik denk eens zo niet.
Yes.
So onze ding is, ik is ook niet een ding is niet. Een peer of, you know?
Yes.
So, moet niet te veel dingen wat denk je niks mensen.
Yes. It's a marathon.
Doen, ja.
It's not a sprint.
So, it's alright.
Life is
And it's
nice.
good to his body.
Ja, it's alright. Full
Session
zoals een ding is, but long term.
So life
Be the
is-
superstar.
life becomes-
Yes.
En dan kijk wat je was, maar dan zie je nog mensen morgen nog een rand zeggen, gaan aan, koop je cola. You know? It's like that.
Yes.
Guys,
No, 100%.
I just want to say. How to?
Ik doe gezegd.
That's not it's been in my head. Anyway, we almost reached.
No.
We almost reached that time.
And now complete silence. Eh?
We almost reached.
No.
Almost reached.
No.
Sorry.
No.
I do apologize. And we've almost reached that time.
Ja?
I was hoping and praying that we could have heard more from you guys.
Ja?
But I think the topic brands genieten zichzelf, joh. Als het ervoor aangaan, we can do another. We can do another hour or 2 hours and stuff like that. So what I'll do is you guys being here as guests, as you said earlier, we appreciate you guys. Who's my Engels? Who's my Engels?
Ik praat te veel meer handen.
Oh, the Engels, okay.
Net toen dank die man ons wil hem slaan.
Yeah.
Ik is zo'n katterig.
So
I'm a lover,
I just wish we had more time, Donna, Keanan.
Yes.
to interact with you guys, engage
Yeah.
with you guys, find out more about you guys. So what I'll do is just as a small thing for people that's watching at home, for viewers, and thank you so much, guys, for actually following the podcast as well. I'll just give each and everyone from the house. To just ask any random question, anything they would love to ask before we close, and then we'll also just love to know where people can find you guys, where we can follow you guys on social media, and then we do our shout outs, and then we close. Is that okay?
That's cool. I love the English, man.
How's the English? Is that alright? So I'll just start with Kaylee. You can ask Donna or Keanana anything that's on your heart, darling.
Wow, dat is bij interesting mensen hoor. Ik moet zeggen.
Thank you.
Wow, dat is low-key, maar dat ik gelijk heb.
Ja.
Ik ga think of a question hoor. Dat is bij om te vragen.
Maar niet te veel, dank je, mijn baby.
Hey.
Kopje.
Hey, hier gaan we nog eens dank is vrij.
Jullie
nog eens dank is
maken
vrij.
het nervous, verstaan je? Because you don't need to speak, your presence is felt.
Ja.
Understand what I'm
Thank
saying?
you so much.
So, I really do recognize your greatness. Verstaan je? Jullie nodig niks van mij af, verstaan je? Maar ik ga ook veel ervan.
Ik hou het direct in mijn baby.
Thank you.
Het is inspired tussen zijn.
Ja?
But, I cannot know the question anymore. All I can say is I'm really inspired. Ik ga niet op die wat je gezegd hebt. Because as I said, I had my own brain.
Yes.
I had my own vision. But I really do think I got discouraged, you know?
Yes.
Ik heb mooi gelopen, but I didn't have support.
Yes.
That's alright.
Onze Siwa.
And so see, if you would like to work with any one of us,
Ik
let
zeg
us know,
Woolworths.
Kaylee.
Woolworths alleen is die volle, mijn baby.
Lol, ik ga
The difference, ne?
Yes.
Woolworths alleen is die volle. Je betalen aan loop, yes.
Yes.
So no pray no for ShopRite checkers. Wat die dingen is? Pick and Pay en wat. Hoe leg je lijn aan mijn baby? Alles sê maar cheap goed te agter. Darling. So money discourage for you.
Yes.
That's alright. As Somali maak oop, hoe leg het?
Hey,
it's like that, you know?
Somaliland
So,
overseen. Actually, so yeah.
Alles stuff man ik van
Yeah!
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what you got. How much you got by?
Do you?
Guys, let us go, Meneer. Kaylee, we here for you, my sister. Als ik het moet zelf
Sorry,
zeggen.
ik heb mijn podcast gemaakt.
Come and tell
joh,
you,
maar ik-
my sister is.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Come and tell you, my sister, something I've never told you, or most probably won't have a chance to say it now. You still upcoming in the industry. Mensen dat je, die mensen dat je hier samen zit, ons is in die game en my girl. So use this platform, Scatterbo. If you need something, shout out, dog. Shout out. If you need help, shout out,
Je moet ook je
dog.
bang is, man.
Yeah.
Kijk, say pride one side.
But this is what I want to do. This is, you understand? Dat is elkaar help.
Ik tel het DSTV-account betalen. Ik geloof niet. So, shove it.
TV license die
So, shove it.
The smart ID.
I don't get it.
Let us go to Siebel. Siebel is there anything you'd like?
Nice to see my
Yeah,
girl.
I'm from Siebel. Anything you'd like to ask, Meneer?
This question is for Donna as well as for Keanana.
You right?
In this journey that you guys have been on, right? Maybe you did know where you're gonna end up. Maybe you didn't, you know. But you are on the dance floor. You are on the road, right?
Right.
On this road to leading somewhere, right? What was your biggest setback, and at the same time, how did you overcome that setback? I think ladies first on this one.
What was my biggest setback?
Biggest setback, and how did you overcome it?
Sure. It's a deep one.
Ja, meneer, zie
I think, like I said earlier,
Pillow.
I didn't know what I know now. So ik het advice gegeven op, like don't waste money along the way. Don't do your own thing. Invest in the brand and whatever else. I think ik kon verder gelezen if I didn't waste as much money as I wasted. Because as much as I did the right thing, I also fell short. Ik heb ook pikje gevallen en I also made mistakes.
Boxen wat jullie kopen.
Ik moet je tekens aan, die was just a mistake. It was a big mistake as well, but
Arme
as
tikkies.
colored people, we love nice things and we make mistakes along the way.
Did you bounce back?
We bounce back 10 times better than what we've been. So, yeah.
So it's always been an internal battle. You would say it was more just wrestling. It was
100%.
more just wrestling.
Even
with that
even
team.
with me buying the place that I spoke about earlier,
Yes.
it was a very uncomfortable transition for me because it was nie weer maklik nie. Ek kan nie weer in 'n shop en loop en net tekkies koop of I love shoes, but it's not easy anymore. I can't just go to Gucci and buy me a Gucci sneaker. Ek moet nou dink aan 'n TV en you know what I'm saying? So
A doily ook.
So je hebt je TV niet. We'll buy your TV.
It's a thing now where you constantly gonna battle with yourself.
Yeah.
What do I need? What's more important?
True.
And you have to be real with yourself. Because if you're not real with yourself, that's where you know. If I have to just try to impress social media all the time or my friends or whatever,
No.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Definitely.
So another thing also, I'm bringing God back in this.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for God, guys, ek ken nie waar ek gewees het. Laas week toe vas ek die hele week, my lippe was droog. But God and your spiritual life in general, al as jy nou nie Christian nie, your spiritual life is very important on your journey. You cannot do it on your own. Kaylee, you don't need people, but you need God.
Definitely.
Ek meen as jy daai dinges vir whatever and whatever, God first.
No, I always keep God first. I can't love this life. I can't be myself without putting God first.
100%.
But as ek gaan praat oor my beliefs, mense gaan 'n bietjie confused raak, verstaan? But I do believe in higher power. I won't be without the higher power, do you understand?
100%.
My thing is, ek ken ook my means confusing, but it's my core belief.
Okay.
I believe that we all come from the same source. We are
Yes.
all one, we are all love.
100%.
Just because you're a scholar, just because it's a dog, just because that doesn't separate us from nothing. We all come from the
100%.
same creator, so we can do anything because what?
Crazy.
Definitely. I almost said
After all,
I
he's the
almost said
creator of all.
the Bible verse. What? I can do all things through Christ which
Strengthens me.
My mother used to repeat it a lot. But
Yeah.
that is one thing I carry, so through the divine I can do anything. But I was a bit young that time. I wasn't as in the game now, like
Right.
as I am. So I really didn't have support. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just selling things. I was just
Yes.
selling. Do you understand what I'm
What
saying?
were you selling, Kaylee?
Yo,
Oh, she was just selling things. No, what don't you do? I was just young, I was just selling.
Guys,
Oh, you on.
wat jy dink is wat jy dink. Wat jy dink is wat jy dink. Selling things. Selling things is selling.
Jesus Christ.
Dat Donna het ons die adres gegee, ons is klaar met die adres. Julle is vir die selling of things.
Sorry,
Ja,
would you
nee.
finish, Kaylee?
Kin-
You're
Yeah,
right.
but I used to sell glasses.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Shades,
Yes,
shades,
and-
bucket dates.
Be
Yes,
specific, yeah.
bracelets, necklaces matching.
That
gold,
was
silver.
before Kaylee fucking
Yes,
know.
that was before.
Yeah.
I think
No,
now that
that-
brand
yes,
will
that was
boom, eh?
before.
Exactly.
That was before and after, but afterwards I still didn't have afterwards I think that's when I left everything like
I think she should bring it back
Julle
again.
nodig net
Ja, nou,
managers,
ze stelt
man.
Kaylee.
Geen
definitely.
probleem,
Maar
julle
ze stelt
nodig
Kaylee,
managers.
bring it
I
back.
know I can do it alone, but community is really a big thing. As ek gebruik net mense vir wat jy. Sy gesê het ek het alles voorgebring wat ek gedoen het. That's why my tikkie om het praat, if you understand. Ek het myself gedra. I didn't have support. Yes, my parents was there, but het my nooit geld gegee nie. Ek sê
Yes.
dit nou en as die waarheid. Do you understand what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
Everything I had to do alone.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a bit hard, you know?
It is.
Because I was still in school and all those things. I have always been independent. My mother will even tell you. So I've been like, I even used to, I used to sell stocks at school and Zol and all those things. Do you understand?
Keanana,
So
hoe sê jy nou die
I've
setback?
been,
As I was saying.
you know,
As I was.
I have learned a lot from the people around me. The people I came with after like my fame. You understand?
Yes.
Sit back, I would say no.
But you're super brave, eh? That's the whole part.
Nee,
I
Kaylee.
am fuck you if I.
Uncensored. Uncensored.
Okay.
Tell it like it is.
No,
Just to rephrase.
Just
to rephrase the question.
Ah,
Just to rephrase the question. Keenan,
Yes,
I
sir.
want to know in your journey what
Right.
was your biggest challenge
Heb je
or
niet
uphill
klaar je
battle?
question gevraagd? nie?
But
A
Donna only
setback.
answered.
Oh, so.
Yeah, I didn't.
Jy is
Yes.
nie verkoop paarte, dat is jou probleem.
Yeah, what was the
Yes, and I say, I was selling.
Yeah, blessing, Mr. C.
your biggest
My friend.
Your biggest setback in your journey.
Setback, I wouldn't say setbacks because I always come back, you know? You know what the fucked up part is like? The fucked up part is... Ek leer baie gauw. Ek leer baie gauw. So as ek nou sien ook right sharp, like, okay, let's make an example. Going on the road. You say, yo, hoe gaan ek nou maak? Die petrol is nie genoeg nie. I charge less. Okay, right sharp, wat gaan ek nou maak om dinge is... Daar kom ek met die klere in. So ek het altyd 'n backup plan. Ja, ek het altyd 'n backup plan om te sê, okay, chap, as die ding mislaat, dan kom maar daai. Same as like, if you ever played for a crowd that doesn't react? So that way your crowd reading is very important. So okay, right, age, you know? Okay, this 2000s. Okay, right, this is 90s. Okay, right, kom ons balance on. Let's adjust to some shit. So you could say your brain is free. Vat hy 5 minute of hy 5 seconds to sê, yo, ek het gelieg hier so dan hierdie gambas hier so. Hoe gaan ek nou maak? Hoe gaan ek nou maak? Shit! I didn't prepare for the set, but ook right sharp.
Compromise.
Daar sê.
100%.
Verstaan jy wat men is in my lyn van werk. So wat is nie, maar gaan nie sê is makkelijk nie. Ek lieg vir hulle en sê, it's a maklike ding, man. But ja, maar ek right chap, dit vat hy moment om te sê, ek right chap, nog en ek dink, ek right chap, yo, hoe maak ek nou hier nou? So, jy moet nou dink, daarom sê ek, your mind is free. En as jy kan maar wat sê, as in your body, jy kan dink, jy sê net, alweer een bykie sê, hey man, wacht jylle man, hey, wacht toe, Kaylee. Dan sit ek net bykie hier en sê, hey, ja, you know, it's one of those, en dan kom jy sê, wash hom keke. Verstaan jy, daar bom jy die ding. Verstaan die ding.
Hoe maak jy dit?
Ek try vir
Sy nie kan nie
So die
maak.
ding in
Ja,
die...
maar sy kan dit nie doen nie.
so, as jy altyd,
Sy kan dit ding.
Oh, jy kan nou my haas, jy is ook geen man nie.
Wat is ek aan van ek kan dit nie.
Wat?
Ek kan fluit. Ek kan fluit.
but for most DJs, crowd reading is a problem.
True.
Hoe speel jy aan 'n piano vir 'n 88? Let's be real, guys.
Yes.
Let's be real.
Hy's pensioners.
Hy kan ons sê dit.
Worry, ek dink nie yeah, I'm with you because Kevin, ek het daar nee,
that's
worry.
cool.
Never done, but it's about the reading. It's about reading.
Crowd
It's about
reading.
knowing what
Yeah.
tailor making, and I suppose that's the game of life.
Yeah.
Like it's like you said, you a DJ.
Yeah, right?
You play things by ear.
Yeah, right.
You play things by ear. Donna, you are a fashionista, so your life is basically by design.
Yes, you know?
So it's just always nice hearing that you know that you are able to you sold your way out of your setback.
100%.
En jy gaan jog. Jy gaan jog.
Ja, is net.
Jy gaan jog. That's it.
It's like that.
Kan aan doen.
Yeah, so we are about to close off. Ek sien jy raak weer te excited. Is jou pension betaal?
I'm just saying, yeah.
Guys, we're gonna close off with this one question. I know that my brother asked us to ask a few questions, and I couldn't wait to ask you guys this because as any business owner, I think the main factor is pricing, especially with the target market. As a small business owner myself, had a few hiccups because of my health, which is fine. God's divine intervention. I just want to know, like, when you walk into spaces, because I know that the first thing you hear is, oh, hy's dier, sy's dier, How do we as small business owners learn from you guys to say, ek gaan sê ek charge 5,000 with my chest? Verstaan jy?
Right.
How do you do that?
Right. Me, I charge according to what kind of event it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's a free one, if it's a, donation one, if
Okay.
it's a charity one,
Okay.
if it's a money-making one, it's a paying gig, And I consider my friends.
Lovely.
You do me a favor, I do you one.
Okay.
That's how I work.
Okay.
Personally.
Jy het 'n sweetheart,
Dis
hoor.
ook
Wat
cute.
'n loetje.
En ek kry hoe hy die nek gaan man. Like pussy.
What are you, Roy boys? Die Roy boys is baie lekker. Ek bly jou sê,
en Donna?
Lozy Glen Tea. Bly sê.
Guys, Donna?
Donna.
Ook op my kant, I'm also, ek is baie sag.
Ja.
Because Vicky bang to charge, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people come to me and they're like, you need to charge. It's designer way. Designer way is not for everyone.
Okay.
But I feel like I'm still based in Elders.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cater for my people.
Okay.
If you come to me and you tell me your son needs a suit for his banquet, and
Okay.
I can see that,
Yeah.
you know, you can read from
He
a
can
client,
see.
he can
Yeah.
see, and if I can see that, okay, it's a pension now,
But can I ask you
I'll
something?
obviously be a, but yes, you may.
What if I dress like a hobo and I have a lot of money?
I don't think anyone with money would want to dress like that.
No.
Not the people that
Yeah,
dress
sometimes
the
they
way
do
they
that,
are.
yeah.
Okay, but unfortunately,
Don't let your
for
eye
me,
fool some shit.
100%.
Yeah.
And I get that a lot, especially with my parents or my family. They always tell me that, Donna, you shouldn't do this. It's a
Yeah.
business at the end of the day.
But you would really
But it's
get
just
that.
who I am.
Okay.
I'll never or overcharge rather.
Yeah.
Overcharge someone when I can see that, okay, it can be beter is. It can according to your budget. If Kaylee comes to me and she says she needs a dress for Durban July and her budget is 2.5, I'm gonna go with Kaylee
Okay.
and I'm gonna show her material that suits her budget.
Okay.
2.5, Kaylee.
That's how I work.
Okay.
As jy as Dimpie nou 'n soet nodig van 1.5, it's for a bushy.
Hoe kom ek
podcast.
1.5?
We're gonna obviously have to compromise on the
Amen.
deal. When we come to Keanana, he wants the best.
Okay.
He's willing to pay 5,000 rand a suit. So we're gonna go with the best quality.
Okay.
And we're gonna give him what he wants. So that's how I operate and how I roll. Because mainly because I'm still based in
But
Elders.
you are great.
Elders.
So
Kijk,
you.
sien al, maak ons voel. Ek soos die plek waar ons van gekom het.
Okay,
Dis
sorry,
actually
sir.
kragtig.
He's a bit bad, but it's a win-win.
Yes.
I don't lose. I make sure I don't lose.
Okay, so
But
you.
it's not gonna kill you at the end of the day.
So
Okay.
nou verstaan ek. Okay.
Verstaan jy?
Nee, ek gaan nou
As
ek
je-
het jy sal agterna praat. Nou verstaan ek wat meen jy.
Okay, guys, as you see.
Where do you draw the line between having a good art and mensen wat one fat? As mensen wat one
Oh, you still have another question, yeah?
Kijk, ek is mos 'n bushy man.
Ja.
Ons het
Street
bietjie
smart.
gangster.
Ja.
Je kan zien wie wil kansen vat.
Okay.
Als je kansen wil vat, soos Dimpie, je kan zien.
Ah!
Ja, je strijdt niet aan, man, Dimpie, man. You understand?
Don't be nuts.
Ons bly nie se allocasie ons sal nie uit so.
And if you're not willing to pay that, unfortunately, I cannot
You
assist.
just draw the line. So it's about just standing
I
in
think,
business.
I think one of the things is when you have like a personal relationship with God,
Yes.
direction is very easy that people don't even understand.
100%.
As you're stumbling block it, you know, God will reveal things that many don't
100%.
understand, and I think that is such
100%.
a huge basis of any business.
100%
When you
yes.
start the business and you ask for
That
direction,
spirit of discernment.
babes.
Yes, he will lead you.
Yes.
Yes.
Ja, ek
And
dink
that is the
know.
truth.
ek dink die Here is al moeg om wiele te vat. Hulle is so baie wiele. You take the wheel. Jy maak dit met klomp wiele daar binne. Guys, unfortunately, this is gonna be the beeps. You know, in Zinzazum sees what it played on SABC One. This is our end of the show, guys. But I'd like to give you guys an opportunity. Nee, these harassmakers and goeie soos hy nie. I would like to give you, Donna, an opportunity to just quickly tell us where can people find you on social media. Not where you stay, just on social
media.
social
No
media.
cell phone numbers,
Yeah, no
please.
cell phone numbers and stuff like that. And then Keenan, can you just follow as well and let people know where they can follow you on and get you on? And yeah, thank you so much.
So my personal page on Facebook, Donna Lee Wenzel. The business page, Donna Skato. On Instagram, I'm at _life_of_Donna.
Jesus.
We're gonna have
Okay, so it's the life of Donna, but after each word there's an underscore.
Oh, okay. And then Keenan?
Ach, sample Kenan Jansen, Keanana Drive, you know, Instagram, DJ Keanana, hoe vat jy hom? Jy weet mos.
Who's get it?
Hoe wil jy dit hê? Wil jy staan of wil jy lê of wil jy buik?
You know what?
Die ding gaan ruk.
Yeah, and TikTok, yeah.
Thank you guys for having us. I had fun. I enjoyed myself. I've been myself. I'm not used to all of this, guys. But yeah, it was fun. So yeah, I love it.
Thank you, Dream Choices.
Thank you, Bushy Podcast.
Thank
Ain't no pain.
570.
Guys, thank you so much for actually coming. Guys, I want to send a shout out to Corton. 9750.
Seventh episode. Then you
7 episodes, guys. So I'm not good at numbers. I failed maths literacy.
Hoe dat is waar, Choices. kan via.
Hij is bad, man.
Guys, ik weet niet pas nog
Ja,
dat de
van-
mensen terugkrijgen. Alsjeblieft, ik wil niet weer toestaan gezond.
Ja. Guys, thank you so much for keep on supporting. Thank you so much for watching. Jere toch. Ik praat Engels, dus zo geef me een kans. Je zit elkaar ondersteunen. Guys, it's your boy here, Dimpopo, the one and only yellow bone. This is a Bushy podcast. Ons is die Bushy nie. Ons is Bushy.
Dank je.
Bougie, we are?
Bushy!
Gele shout-outs, gele shout-outs, gele shout-outs.
My shout out has to be to the Oma Tana who sell his keep.
Dank je,
You
keep.
buy a nice.
Thank you,
I'ma
Amma.
keep.
Let's go for the bunnies.
Meneer, see, and a shout-out, my brother, who you saw this week.
Niemand zijn
Niemand
money,
die-
alsjeblieft.
niemand zijn
Mevrouw
money.
Mooi.
Ik kan ze maar. Ik kan wat ik nu nog af.
Donna, any shout-out here?
To all my clients and my viewers, my supporters, I love and appreciate you guys.
Thank you, Bushy Podcast. Thank you for having us.
Oh ja, one more thing.
Kaylee,
Thank you, everybody.
thank you everybody.
After heb je bij je geleerd. Ja, dank je.
Yeah, from myself, Dimpopo, the one and only. Shout out to Bushy, shout out to Cotton, shout out to Justin, shout out to the Bunny Chows, shout out to you guys behind the camera. You get a shout out.
Shout out King Food. Shout out King Food. Shout out King Food. King Food. Shout out fucking King
I'm gonna eat my bunny after this. I'll give you a
Shout out
shout out
fucking
to my bunny.
Yes.
Shout out King
Shout out
Food.
King